Elon Musk fancies himself as a mayor of sorts. He presides over, in his words, Earth's public square, which in fact is a digital sewer, now known as X, that used to be known as Twitter, that he has utterly obliterated in a very short time through his insanity, cynicism, and absolute thermonuclear arrogance, not to mention his anti-Semitism, which is real, evidenced, and exists. What Elon Musk did should never be lost sight of. Before talking about it, though, let's back up to 2018 at the Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Let's understand what happened there. What happened during the bloodiest anti-Semitic attack on American soil in American history? Let's understand the hate that fueled it. And let's look at the words of the killer who said in his final declaration, "I'm going in." And so in he went with his semi-automatic weapons of war, and he killed Jews at worship, just like another white supremacist killed blacks at worship in South Carolina. These are acts of evil, of murder, of fascism, of Nazism. They spring from the deepest wells of human hatred. And in the case of the Tree of Life killer, the oldest human hatred, anti-Semitism. And what Elon Musk did is endorse that killer's anti-Semitic, nonsensical racial theory. It is the theory of the Nazi. It is the theory of the fascist. It is the theory of the Jew hater who posits the Jew must die. The Jew must be killed because the Jew, a small percent of the national and the world's population, is responsible for all of the world's ills. And so what Elon Musk did is endorse that. And in that instance, what he became in American history is this man, Henry Ford. And this man, Charles Lindbergh, men both decorated by the Nazi regime. Henry Ford didn't have a picture of Hitler on his desk or behind it. But it is important to mention that Hitler had a picture of Henry Ford on his desk. Just like Donald Trump had a book of Adolf Hitler's speeches on his bedside. All of this is related. Now, Elon Musk is a very rich man. Does that imbue him with wisdom, morality, decency? One thing is perfectly clear when we watch the chaos in the artificial intelligence industry. Great powers, great technologies are in the hands of moral infants who do not understand and do not appreciate and do not have a conception for any of the guardrails that protect the individual in a free society. Elon Musk doesn't care about people. Elon Musk cares about Elon Musk. Elon Musk and his money should not make him more powerful than a nation of free men and women. And the American government should never be cowed, should never be intimidated, and should never be held hostage by one of its billionaires. There was a public policy debate that's taken place in the United States over the last 30 years about privatization. It's a broad term. For example, should there be private prisons? There are, but there shouldn't be, because the job of incarceration should rightly be the job of the state, and it should be paid for by the taxpayer in a direct connection, and there should be no absolution of that responsibility. Similarly, if a private concern can build a highway at a cheaper price for public use, that makes sense and doesn't beggar the union workforce in any given state, why not? If it makes sense for the taxpayer. But at the same time, government can become dependent and overly dependent on powerful people and powerful interests. And it's this man that the American space program is dependent on. It's unacceptable. Elon Musk is a threat in American life to decency. He's a threat to our unity because he is amongst the very worst of us. And he gets an outsized amount of attention. What he is Lauren Boebert without a vape pen. What he is Marjorie Taylor Greene without the white fur jacket. Elon Musk is an unstable and brittle man with an entrepreneurial genius. But it doesn't make him wise, and it doesn't make him good, and it absolutely doesn't make him a patriot. Understand this about Elon Musk and Linda Yaccarino and the cesspool of a company that the two of them, through their hatreds and cynicism, have driven into the ground at Mach 3.5. They did it. It's their mess. What they have done is allow for the Nazis, the white supremacists, to take over the digital town they've created. It's Bavaria in 1939. It's a place where Jews are hunted, where gays are hunted, where digital thugs roam and maraud relentlessly, constantly, and without restraint. And it's all collapsing, falling apart. But I have some news for Elon. When it all comes crashing down, Twitter, first amongst all of the Musk companies, that will fail in the end. When it happens, the people of Earth will not be upset. And you will never, Elon, lead anything to Mars. Because what you are is the entrepreneurial version of Mel Gibson, a talented man undone by his hate. So, Elon Musk, you will stay here on Earth. The Tesla will go the way of the Etzel. And the sewer that is X will be hosed down, and there will be nothing left except the drippings of the excrement into the sewer where they belong. You did that. You created that. And that's the only legacy that's going to endure, along with your anti-Semitism, many years from now.